We're live. And again, welcome to YouTube Live. My name is Len Branswitz, and I'm the host. I do this every single day, either on Facebook or YouTube. The number to reach me at my office is 678-228-8900. Our website is thenutritionshop.net. If you have any questions, you want to know more about me, just go to our website, thenutritionshop.net. I wanted to share with you a piece of information I got today from the IAACN, a research analysis and commentary. You know, we've heard everything pro and con about vitamin D. Now, I'm talking about vitamin D in the fight against COVID. We're talking about that and how important that has been. We've been talking about it for literally 2 solid years now. So I'm going to roll through just a few of the research analysis and commentary. So if you've had any doubts whatsoever, if your doctor has said, there's nothing to those vitamin D studies. Really? Here it is. And this gets a little bit intense. You may want to go back and listen to this a second time or share this with somebody else. First of all, Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism is one of the most respected and influential journals in medicine, especially related to topics of endocrinology. Why am I starting with that? Because that's where this is published. And the fact that vitamin D is not just a supplement, it is a hormone. The journal is published by the Oxford University Press, which is a department of the University of Oxford. The journal is owned and managed by the Endocrine Society, an international organization of healthcare professionals, mostly medical physicians specializing in endocrinology. The article is indexed in PubMed and also in Europe's PubMed. This is a supremely well vetted and medically endorsed article and journal because this article documents effectiveness of a non-vaccine treatment. Hear what I'm saying? A non-vaccine treatment. It is at risk of being withdrawn for political reasons since the huge push is on afloat about vaccinations. It's part of the reasons we're documenting it. Here's what they did. In a population of 838 patients hospitalized with severe COVID-19 were included in the final analysis after starting with 930 patients, from which 92 were excluded because they had previously received vitamin D supplementation. So it got down to 838 out of 930 that were severely hospitalized that had taken 0 vitamin D. Okay, with me so far. 447, about half, received vitamin D, while 391 did not initially receive vitamin D. Of those 391 initially untreated patients, 53 of them were eventually given vitamin D and were analyzed separately. So about half of the group received vitamin D, half the group did not. This is a massively large study. Removing those 92 patients who previously received supplementation is completely reasonable per the study's objectives and to improve and maintain the level of quality of this research. So the vitamin D was as semi-activated 25-OHD. The dosage was 532 micrograms on day 1 plus 266 micrograms on days 3, 7, 15, and 30. Now, my math on this is that 532 micrograms is approximately, by a factor of 40 times, 21,280 units of vitamin D, which has an approximate biological equivalence of 68,096 units of vitamin D3. Is this a reasonable intervention for safety and effectiveness in this context? I think it's reasonable, even if I don't see the reason for not giving treatment on the second day. What is the point of skipping days 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 through 14 when dealing with an acute life-threatening infection? We don't have enough comparative data to know if it is a threatening infection. We don't have enough data to know if it is the perfect or ideal dosing schedule. And the dosage was not customized per patient need or response. Other nutrients such as zinc and vitamin A should also have been used. So again, they want mega doses of vitamin D on these alternate days. Among the 838 patients with severely hospitalized COVID-19, administration of vitamin D reduced ICU utilization from 21%. 21% of them were in the ICU Giving them the vitamin D, it reduced it to 4.5. That's an 87% reduction, which again is a massive savings in healthcare utilization and expense for something that's extremely safe and extremely reasonable. It reduced mortality. You ready? From 15.9% to 4.7%. That's a 79% reduction in death. Amazing reductions in A, the illness severity, B, the suffering, C, healthcare utilization, D, expenses, E, deaths multiplied by affordable versus inexpensive, international availability, etc. This was done by Dr. Alex Vasquez. One of the best analysis I've seen. The thought process is this article is going to be pulled.